Okay. Did you think that that was great dialogue? I sure did. Well, now prepare for one of the greatest displays of voice acting I've ever seen in a video game in my entire life. This next scene is incredible. Well, I'll let you see for yourself. Okay, so, the chemicals that we need for the nitroglycerin, get the bottle from Patrick's lab and go back to the place where the lighting was all green right before, well, I'm just explaining this assuming that you haven't watched my entire playthrough, and you'll get the bottle of acid from that tank that was dripping with it. Here we go. James has decided to remain in the laboratory in order to mix nitroglycerin.
I'm going to begin my work. Can you two wait for me here?
And then, what happened to the girl Melanie?
She was gone the next morning. She left with practically everything in the room.
You don't have much luck with women, do you?
Well, you know what they say. The cleanest breakup is when a woman runs out on you.
What else is her statement? Oh, but you're lucky. I mean, to have so many people to kid around with. For me, I'm all alone. I've been all alone all my life.
What about your childhood?
Yes, I did have a childhood. I was born in a small town in Wales, right off the banks of the Taliesin River. It was a small gypsy town.
Gypsy?
That's right, gypsy. And we didn't call ourselves gypsy. We called ourselves Rom. See, a true gypsy is born under the blue sky and is destined to die under the same blue sky. It's gypsy law.
So then I guess you plan on dying underneath the blue skies.
Every gypsy is given a name at birth. My given name was Slato.
Slato? Mm-hmm. It's got a strange resonance to that name. What does it mean?
I can't tell you.
That too must be part of the law.
The law it is.
You know, ever since I met you, enigmatic, mysterious glint in your eyes. And it must be the gypsy in you. A glance from thy soul-searching eye can raise with hope, depress with fear.
Byron again?
Yeah.
You must really like him, don't you?
Yes. Somehow I feel as though we're birds of a feather.
Then he must be self-obsessed as well.
I'd rather be classified as a romantic. My father was a strict man. He couldn't forgive his son for failing academically. He blamed my failure on the time I wasted inventing adventures, dreaming of a utopian landscape. I was brought up to believe that dreams, the power of the imagination, as well as all the things I loved as a child, were useless, a complete waste of time. It was as if he was telling me I was useless. And again, maybe just that. You know, I think I was probably born too late. By the time I was 15, Everything there was to be done had already been done. The Western territories were colonized. The jungles had been explored. There was no wilderness for me to wander into. No jungles for me to cut my way through. I guess that's how I ended up roaming the country. Well, granted, I picked a few fights along the way, played with fire, gambled on my life a few times. But none of that comes close to the truth I'm searching for. I yearn for something far greater. I can't quite explain myself, but it's as though I'm on a quest for some intangible treasure of sorts. Koudelka, I envy you. You have psychic powers that few are blessed with. Being born a gypsy, you can choose to live how you wish.
And who gave you the right to act as if you figured me out? Do you have any idea how I was raised? You make me laugh. Adventures. Please, you haven't the slightest clue. Do you have any idea how much pain my psychic powers have brought me? My father died when I was only a child. I predicted the exact time, place, and ending of my father's life. Imagine that, predicting your own father's death. No, I was cursed as a child, being given powers not meant for a child. And my mother, oh, she was so frightened and so full of hatred for me. She tried to kill me with her very hands. The gypsy elders got together and decided to excommunicate me. I was only 9 then. Do you have any idea how a 9-year-old child survives without the help of a living soul? Treasures, you must be joking. Have you ever cried and begged for your next meal? Did you ever sell your body, seeking shelter from the frigid night air? I used to be just like Charlotte. When she cried and said, "No one has ever loved me." Oh, her words cut straight through me. It was me she was talking about. Just like her, I wish that everybody would die and harbored a hatred for all mankind. But you see, Charlotte has made her peace and gone to heaven. Me, I'm still alive and still all alone. No one has ever lent a helping hand. No one.
Koudelka, you?
I am not as free as you make me out to be. I am a poor, dirty, ignorant woman who threw her gypsy pride to the dogs in order to live. But you see, even someone like me can do good. Because with my powers, I can help ease the pain of others. That's when I feel good about living. I don't need to be loved. I just want my life to have some meaning. And just want someone to tell me they need me. You. No way will you ever understand.
It's done. It's completed.
Wow. Just every time I watch that, I'm completely blown away. It just goes to show the importance of... James has finished his work. You got nitroglycerin. Of having each... I've said this before, but having each character in the room with each other while they're acting. Explosive compound mixed by James. Once lit, it can destroy even the sturdiest gate or wall. The importance of having the actors together in each room to work off of each other's energy, and they used props in that scene, so it seemed like they were really holding those liquor bottles, and it's just amazing. I've never seen anything like it in a video game before. And nothing will probably compare to it again. Like the complete lack of camera angle change and how that's all done in one take. These things aren't gonna give a funny experience, just amazing. Point of no return right here. We could have gone back and fought the gargoyle then, but I did it before.
It's amazing.
Right away, huh? Try out this sword. Whoa! As far as I know, that and the life drinker cannot break. At least I hope they can't. It would really suck if they could. But yeah, I've never seen them break. There are marks under the casket. It must have been dragged. Okay. Remember when we picked up this thing from the teddy bear a long time ago? He performed the secret experiment to forget the pain of love. May all people be saved by God's divine lights. That is how you solve this puzzle. You see a pipe organ with runes carved into the keys. It looks like there are 4 keys that can be pressed. The runes on these keys read People's Secret, Pain, and Light. He performed the secret experiment to forget the pain of love. May all people be saved by God's divine light. The pipe organ sounds with a reverberating note. I don't know why they had you get that letter so early in the game and then it doesn't become relevant until way later, but I'm cool with it. Now see, that's a longsword that he has, which means that longswords, if you keep getting longswords at like the beginning of the game or whatever, use them, because then his level will increase, and once you get the ultimate weapon, if you do plan on getting the ultimate weapon, you'll already have the longsword leveled up. It's a longsword, broadsword, same thing. Okay, so I think now's the point of no return. The Poner.
Patrick. Poor Patrick.
Hey, what are you doing? What's that? No, don't!
I'm not asking for your help. This is my problem. None of you need to die with me here.
Okay, I lied. This is the point of no return. Once you... Definitely. I'm sure about this. Once you throw in Daniel's arm, which we got, you need this to complete the game. Daniel's arm, again. That place where Alias, the guy with the gun we fought, dropped the chandelier on us in the FMV. It's kind of hard to see because it's part of the texture. Pick it up. You can do this. If you throw Daniel's arm in and call upon the power of fire...
Are you sure? Let's proceed. Saint Daniel Scotius, protect us from these evil spirits and grant us inner strength. Amen.
Go!
who were created and born out of dust. Now, go quietly and return to thy maker!
Tree of Lifetime. Wait, I forgot something. The church has become engulfed in flames. You can't get inside. Little mini bosses. As you climb this tower, you have to fight these things. They're gonna be the roots. And you're gonna have to fight them. They should be incredibly easy. Well, not incredibly easy. For me, they're incredibly easy. Shit, I meant to do the other one. Whatever. You should be able to beat them even if you haven't overleveled for the gargoyle like I did. The hard part comes after. Regular battle here. Oh, it's a cat. I guess if you didn't get the cat's eye, you can get it now. But if you ever already had the rod, you don't need to. No. Dang, that cat was strong and full of XP. Better agility. So I guess that's Patrick right there? Yeah, take that. Wait. Oh, I should get those shotgun shells, even though I'll never need them. Just a leisurely walk up this burning tower. Okay. At this part... Remember that pendant that I picked up? At the fountain at the bottom. Right before the main gate of the mansion. I dropped it when, she drops it in the FMV. You can either get it then or now. If you don't have it now, then a message will appear saying that she feels like she dropped her pendant. And if you didn't get it back down at the fountain, I'm sorry, but you can't beat the game. I'm kidding. You can get it. I think a cat stole it. So go around here and look for a cat until you run into a cat. And then I think you fight it and you get the pendant back. And that's how you get it if you don't... you didn't get it before, but you need this, and I will show you why. This is what will happen if you do not have the pendant. A feeling of uneasiness steals over you as you realize you no longer have the pendant. You can feel a pulse in the plant. Previously steady, it suddenly picks up pace until it feels as though the plant will explode. The Dragon's Lair kind of thing. Oh, that was so cool. It's so corny. It's so 1999. Ugh. Okay, let's go. We have the pendant with us.